Hi YouTube, I hope you're all doing good. I'm doing okay. I was a little sad last night because I was stupid. I listened to Doug. Yeah, well, that's not always a stupid thing, but it was in this case. He had passed on some information, that health information about detoxing that could help people that have had tumors and strokes and cancer, and it helps all kinds of things with this doctor that has come up with these different drugs in combination, and kind of a regime that you do with them. And he talked to his doctor yesterday, and she's going to help. Well, she did give him one of them, and she's going to contact this doctor and see how they can work that out. And I might call her. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. But he's like, oh, give this information to your friend. It might help his mother. So I did. And I shouldn't have done it privately. It's like, okay, that was stupid. I got berated for it, like I'm some kind of a stupid slut or something. It's like, okay, I won't be doing that again. I will really watch who I think is my friend, because evidently I don't hold the same respect or honor in that area. So it's like, yeah, whatever. But I mean, I can understand. I wouldn't want just old anybody. I mean, if I didn't feel like I was close to them, so I guess I wouldn't want them contacting me either. So I can relate. So I'll get over it. It'll take a while. But I actually thought, like I had even talked to this person's stepmother and tried to deal with her fucking bullshit, because he comes from a very regressed family. I'll just put it like that. So, okay, you want to put me down, there you go. I'm not a slut. Don't treat me like one. That's how I feel today. All right, anyway, got that off my chest. Yeah, because I have aggression towards people that act towards, like, pedophile. Okay, what is a 50-year-old, near 60-year-old man that would get up in front of college students recommending porn to them? Is that not somewhat of a pedophile? What is that? Who in their right mind, being an older person, would instruct somebody to do something that could be harmful to their nature and their soul? Yeah, whatever. So if I get a little uppity about that, somebody can't relate to that, do you think I'm being too harsh? Yeah. Well, I know who you are, don't I? Yeah. If the shoe fits, if somebody feels threatened by me, you're doing something wrong, and you should. That's the way I feel about it. I don't know if any of you feel like that about the children out on this planet, but I do. So I'm not backing down. I know what's right and wrong, and I know what I should be saying to the younger generation, whether they want to hear it or not. And if I have anger behind that, well, my anger is real. I'm not a fake motherfucker. I'm not a passive thing at all. And I'm not combative unless I'm threatened, or the people that I care about are. That would be that latter thing that got me in that mood, by a professional that reaches thousands of people, and then somebody that gets like 100 like views or whatever somewhere, I don't know, whatever, um uh is worried that I'm talking about him. No, I'm not. I'm talking about a professor that goes around the world speaking to thousands of young people, not somebody gratifying themselves in their own room. I don't give a flip what you do. Don't you understand that? If you're not affecting the children, But I'll tell you what, if you were standing up in front of thousands of children and instructing them that porn could be a good thing within a marriage, well, I would probably challenge you to a duel of sparring. So you feel threatened? Boo-hoo, motherfucker. Expect more of it or stop watching me. And that's probably your best option, because then you can do what you want to do and not have to worry about somebody like me hating your fucking guts. So you put on a good show. There you go. So anyway, yes, yesterday I was stupid. So not for the people that appreciate when I take time to put something out there, whether it's medical, physical health, or mental health, you know, because I mean, in the mental health department, we're all still learning. It doesn't matter if that's our chosen field in life or we've worked in that. Um, it doesn't matter. We're all still learning. Who could know another person's mind definitively? But I guess somebody would take my anger as evil when I'm confronting evil. So that's okay, because it's not the time to be passive with all that's going on in the world. So it's time to make sure these people know that there is somebody that actually will confront them, and it could be a dangerous thing, fucking with people's children and grandchildren. And yeah, it's a dangerous thing. Just keep it up. Now, I could see if I was a man, you could be scared. And if I was an evil person, you should be scared. But that isn't even my nature. So if you can't see through that, I can't help you. You're stupid. Well, anyway. And this is a person I stood up to Doug. He's like, well, this guy is kind of a, like, I don't know if he said, like, I don't know why you would watch him or whatever. And I said, well, I love him, you know? Stupid me, you know? Because even Doug knows me. If I say I love somebody, I'm not thinking about what you got between your legs. There's men all around me that I could pick up the phone and they'd be right here to help me. So this is not, I'm not out here looking for companionship. I couldn't make that clear enough. Friendship, yes. Fellowship, yes. Companionship, no, not at all. In fact, most of my time in my life is spent pleasantly alone. So that's okay. Won't be the first time I've been misconceived, because I had many stupid men think I was somebody I wasn't. So, but then I clearly saw who they were. Gee, I wonder what the conflict was. Can't figure that one out. Hmm. So somebody that acts like a slut is gonna treat me like one? That's nice. Or I mean, oh, because I flex. That's the real flex. You piss off grandma and she's gonna get pissed. Oh no. Oh well. You get what you give on this planet. And once again, if you're directing thousands of young people down the wrong path, you're my enemy. Period. And I will threaten you. You should be threatened. You should feel like something might happen to you for being stupid. And if you're new here, I'm not playing. I will either be your best friend or you're working for Satan. You're my enemy. One of the two. There's no in between on this shit. Not at all. When it comes to the kids, there's absolutely no in between. There's no middle ground or no compromise on it at all. It's either do what's right, or the people that love children passionately will want to fuck you up. It's really simple, super simple. Anybody? Do you agree? Yeah. How many of you wish somebody would have stood up in your life when you were an adolescent and instructed and protected you the way you should have been? And who the hell, which parent were you watching porn with that you're so stupid now? That's my question. Who did you admire and idolize that you could be tricked so fully that it would actually involve a certain amount of struggles in your adult life that I'm trying to stop other young people from going through? You don't have any clue that that's a reality. You don't care. Whatever. And you feel like you're being attacked. No, I feel like my morality and what I know is justified, I feel like that's being attacked. I don't only feel like it, I know for a fact it is. If you're a straight mom that has a brain on her shoulders on this planet today, you are public enemy number one. What, do you think a man in a dress is going to try and combat you? Or is the ones that are in women's sports, are they worried about competing with you, man? No, they are not. They're worried about defiling women and children. Get that straight. Men are not the ones that are the endangered species here. Christ already died for us. That's not happening again. So anyway. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much what I'm feeling today. Not, I mean, that's not that I'm not always just like ready to fight. It's not nothing like that at all. But when I hear a married couple getting up on stage in front of probably now tens of thousands of people have seen that video, instructing them away from God, well, that's too bad. I'm not your typical. I'm not going to pretend that I'm so lily white that you're not in danger. Yeah, you're in danger in more than one way for being stupid, and it isn't just from God. It's from parents and grandparents too. If you're stupid and you're inflicting crap on other people from your own self-inflicted afflictions, you jeopardize other people. You're not safe. Why would you be? Why should you be? Yeah, well, that's how I feel about it. So, and if I can't do anything, I'm definitely going to say something, unlike these so-called men that call themselves leaders. Yeah, you better have some strong language if you're going to be talking to demons. Otherwise, just shut up. Yeah, all you're doing is pacifying the rest of pussies out there to make yourself happy. I feel attacked. I was attacked for trying to help somebody and their mom, because actually that medicine can help everybody, whole families, you know, from the toxins and the parasites that we carry within ourselves. It's that yesterday I shared a link on Facebook, and his name is Dr. Ladman, I think is how you pronounce his last name. Um, but anyway, he's got links and different things, and a letter and email address that you can give to your doctor, and he will work right with your physician, telling them his research and results and what he's come up with to help people with all kinds of anomalies. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted my time. So, yeah. And I have wasted a lot of time on this person, so, yeah. That kind of pisses me off. And I'm not even a friend. Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, once again, it's really disheartening to trust a psychological professional and share his information. And see, what got me too was his Exodus series and exploring the Bible. He went to the Bible Museum, like, and it talked about the first compilation of uh, the scriptures, which was the German, the Gideon Bible, and then went into St. Lucius, I believe, and then like branched off from there in writing. I'm not talking about pre Hebrew and uh, Arabic type languages. I'm talking about when it became highly publicized, was in Germany, so um, but anyway, so Jordan Peterson had me fooled pretty bad. He really did. I thought he was a really nice guy. Well, I don't see a nice guy instructing youth to do things that have destroyed marriages and children, and nah, nah, not at all. Oh, yeah. I'm not making excuses. I'll get just as mad as I did yesterday all over again if I heard it again. And if I don't hear it cleared up, I'm not going to shut up about it. I'm just going to get worse. And if I don't get any help on this, well, I'll find another way to do things. One way or another, I'm going to make an impact, proving, and we all know that pornography is damaging to us and other people, and anybody that would recommend it is working for evil. Period. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say, slut. Go do your slut shit, but keep your big mouth shut about it. Nobody wants to hear your bedroom shit, especially if they're going to a psychiatrist. You imagine going to a marriage counselor and having them recommend that within your bedchamber, your wedding, your bridal chamber, your sacred place within both your hearts in front of God. And now what? You bring the whole world in there with you too? Yeah. Great recommendation. No, not. So yeah. I don't like feeling stupid, but I really don't mind feeling angry, you know. If somebody else does, if you have a problem with that, because why? I don't know. If you don't trust the fact that I wouldn't pulverize your stupid ass, well, fine. But I'm not gonna stop practicing my martial arts because men are fucking stupid out here on this planet. And you will get what you deserve. And you should, be it from a woman or another man, you know? You know what my adopted dad would have done? Probably grab somebody by the throat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When it came to children, in that respect, maybe just for in the sight of the public. But he had his so weird ways about him. Some evil ways too, but that's probably really true. If I was a little girl and somebody handed me something like that, he would have killed you. So, my personality is totally mild compared to what true evil is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. If you don't know the difference. See, because I'm a woman that doesn't like, I'm not a cheater, I'm not a liar, you know, those types of things, the foundation, the base of a family, what that is supposed to be. Yeah, that's me. So you got a problem with that? Let's fix that. Because I have a problem with you having a problem with it. I have a problem with your ego, too. So evidently, I don't have much of an ego if I'm going to lay myself out on the line like some stupid bitch, right? Oh, shit. If you're new here, thank you for being here. But I think maybe if you are here, it's because you're really sick of the people in the world getting away with the bullshit that they're doing towards the children. So you probably feel the same way I do and enjoy listening to somebody else expressing the words that you would want to say. That's my take on that, you know. And you could think, well, gee, I don't have a lot of subs and not a lot of people listen to me, so nobody really wants to hear what I have to say. Well, there's people that are of the world and people that aren't. So it's the people that really aren't of the world and their ways that I'm talking to. For their hearts, for those mothers out there that have probably suffered because of porn in their lives, whether it's your father or your husband or sons or whatever. However, you've been annihilated by this on this planet, and the young men that are older men too, people that have gone through things and you know what's hurtful to you, I'm with you. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Oh, somebody's got to do it, and somebody should be doing it like I do. That's my opinion. But then, who am I? And what does my voice really matter? you know? Yeah. Well, I think it matters to somebody. They're like, I wish you'd just shut the fuck up. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to. So you're gonna have to keep on doing your fucking dirty shit. But just keep it to yourself, 'cause nobody wants to hear it, you know. And yeah, it's dirty. Pretend all you want. I don't care, you know. I don't care what you do in private. Just don't tell the rest of us. Why would we want to know? If you're not doing scummy stuff and you can brag about that, well, then talk like I do. You'd have a right. But don't treat somebody that's not scum like scum. That's your first mistake. Could get hurt doing that shit. You could get hurt teaching children wrong. Oh, yeah, you can. Sure can. It's not a joke. I'm not joking at all, can't you tell? Might be time for a road trip to meet somebody real stupid up close and say, oh, you want to treat me like a slut to my face? Yeah, go ahead. Put me down some more. I hope that goes well for you. I never, ever, ever contact anybody with any thought besides trying to help somebody. If you've got screws loose in other areas, that's your fucking problem. But I guarantee you it won't happen again. Yeah, I learned my lesson. So may you surround yourself with people just like you, because that's surely what I'm trying to do too. People that, okay, you're not afraid to get angry. You're not afraid to swear because your friends know who you are by your soul. And we're not going to play games with your soul like that because we love you. Yeah, those are my friends. That's who I want to surround myself with. So, who's with me on that? Anybody? Anybody here believe that pornography and nudity and the rest of the stuff that's just the children are just saturated with it want to help me fight this good fight, the most important thing on this planet, because they are coming for the kids. It's all about that. It's all about destroying the next generation. And when I hear somebody destroying them and not thinking a second thought about it, oh, I'll fight you. There is no limits to what I will do with my wild and crazy side inside me. That is not evil, and it's not even spurred on by evil. Believe what you will. So you can say, well, I'm justifying something bad. No, I'm not. I would never strike first. I would just hunt something stupid down and egg it on until it struck first, and then I would take care of the situation. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's straight up honest. And that is not evil or deceiving. This is me telling you straight up that if you fuck with the children, I'm going to fuck with you and it's going to hurt one way or another. Try it. You'd think my mouth would be bad enough, but my muscles are worse. And the brain is a muscle too, did you know? Might behoove you to um, do some sit-ups or something today instead of a video. Well, whatever. It's your body. Matter of fact, if you have a fat mom or dad, why don't you get them off the couch too? Grab them by their silly little hands and take them for a walk, you know? Yeah. You care about them? Sure you do. So anyway. So there's nothing new under the sun, but yet they're trying to say there's stuff in our skies, nothing that has never been there, by the way. But yeah, everybody be scared. Be real scared, because the aliens are coming to get you. They're called fallen. They love what they're doing, and they don't want to change. So have fun with them, but I'm not going to play with them. I don't like them, and I'm not going to pretend I do. Some people think that Christ is still out there looking for the lost ones, and I'm here to tell you that nobody is lost. And on that day of reckoning, people are gonna be like, not even shocked or amazed. They're just going to be who they are on that day, too. And then there is a spot for them. It's as simple as that, you know. In my adult life, I have never put my hands on a soul, on a person first. Never. Teenager? Yeah, I did. Like I walked up, there was this guy that brutalized this old lady, so I drove out to his house and walked in there and I pushed his big ass into a wall and threatened him, you know. But that was my teenage years. I'm a little milder now. I just invite you to a duel. I challenge your evil ass. If you can say something to children without a second thought, I can do anything to you I want without a second thought. I'm not going to murder you. That's not my thing. But I will make you wish you'd never open your mouth. That's my thing. Oh, anyway. And why wouldn't it be? Why should I shut up? What? I don't believe in God and I don't have faith and I'm not a good person if I'm aggressive. Oh, really? Is that right? So if I use my mouth in aggression, that means my soul is dirty? No. There's people that, because of our uh, habitation here where we live, we were made warriors because other people aren't that way and they're being hurt. And there has to be people that are going to tell these monsters, look, you're actually, not only is your soul in danger, but you are actually putting yourself in danger. You actually are. There's a war brewing. It's spiritual, but don't you know what's up? Don't you know what time it is? Yeah. Who has ever been beat up or hurt and wish you had somebody like me there to stop that shit? Yeah. Or maybe that's okay. You passive. Okay, you be passive. That'll go over real good. When you have as many injuries as I do from being passive, you'll fight back. It might take a few thousand hits, but who gives a fuck, right? And who gives a fuck if that happens to the next generations too, right? It's just an absolutely beautiful day here so far. Probably about 90 out. Not too bad in here though. Have my fan on. I don't need my air conditioner. So far, so good. It looked like I might have about 11:30 this morning. It was 87. So, but it's kind of cloudy, not real bright out. If it was like totally sunshiny out, then we'd have a problem. But as far as heat. Oh, yeah. So, um, back to the astronomy stuff. There's been what they call a disappearing planet called Planet Vulcan, is what they named it. Could be Planet 9, Planet X. Sometimes it's visible, sometimes it's not, and it's always been there by the sun. And these people are playing games with you. It's a fact. I'm not saying that things can't shift and it might not be dangerous. I'm sure God's got his things that he's not just going to sit by and watch mayhem forever. But everybody, you just don't want to believe that what you're doing is what the angels got kicked out of heaven for doing. You just don't want to believe that, do you? Yeah, the stories aren't real, so do whatever you want. And especially let children know what you're doing. That's a really good thing. All the parents around the world will appreciate that. Especially if I was dumb enough to share a video. Yeah. Parents gonna love you, especially their little girls. For their little girls. Yeah. Right. Tell me another good one. Yeah, maybe if you don't have daughters, you can't really connect with that feeling of protection, but yeah, I get it. Absent parent syndrome, or what Professor Sam refers to as dead mothers, you know, or there's dead fathers too, the ones that have actually no um, emotional connection with their child. Yeah. That's because the whole world wants to pretend that spiritualness isn't real, and that's how somebody could view me as being evil because they don't know my soul. If you know my soul, hey, I love you. And then you love me too because you know me. So, yeah, then we're good. We don't have any problems. And I will defend you with my life and everything I have within me. Anybody else feel like that? Do you feel like that about me? Would you protect me? Oh, shit. Yeah, right. From who? The naked boogeyman. Teaching children that porn's cool thing. Yeah, pretty soon people will just be walking around with their own pet child, and they all can be nude and just like walk around the world and pretend nothing's wrong. Yeah, who cares? We don't care how old they are, what gender they are. Doesn't matter. We can do whatever we want because there is no God. Nah. Does Satan have faith? Yeah, he knows there's a God. Better than you do. Yeah, I feel so attacked. Just fucking sullied. Geez, so there's a married man and his wife's a slut. So he becomes a slut, and then they think everybody's a slut. And you can't win for losing. You know, you think you have a Christian friend, and all of a sudden you don't have a friend at all. They paint you to be somebody you're not. You know, oh, I was trying to get a hold of you because I'm so lonely. No, yeah, I'm only lonely in one respect. That's physically for Christian relationships like I'd love to have, like bonfires and picnics and swimming with people and collecting agates and hiking through the woods or mountains, those types of things. But as far as communicating with somebody like a pen pal or something, or on the phone or any, no, no, not at all, not ever. I tried that shit with some stupid bitch that kept bothering me. And, oh, whatever. I'm not even gonna go into it. Whatever. Oh, what a waste of time. That's okay. Yeah. Anybody else ever had that happen to you? Like you reach out to somebody in all good faith and then get shit on like you're some dirty piece of shit. And I was like, wow. I should have seen it coming, but no, no go. Oh, these righteous Christians watching porn. Oh, I just love you. I think there should be more just like you. Oh, wait, there's about 7 billion. No worries. You're with the world. You're in good company. But I'm not going to stop saying how I feel about it. I know I have a lawyer friend who's married to a doctor and they have a little daughter. If I have a swearing video, do you want me to put a R on it for restricted? Maybe I should start doing that R-rated thing for you. So your little one won't be watching Auntie Barb acting like a fool, you know? Yeah, let me know. Okay, K and Mrs. K. Yeah, and I will. I would respect that too because I know she hears me sometimes. Even though it's another language, you know, little people are very smart, and I wouldn't want her to start learning some horrible in English. So, yeah, yeah. But that just goes to show you that there's people across the world that actually can relate to me. You know, it's nice to know. Too bad we aren't neighbors, so that we can bonfire and sing and just have fun. That would be cool. We don't even need to talk, even if we don't speak the same language. I'm sure we could work things out. You know, like, hey, come here. You know, I used to ride a bus when I was a kid with, um, we'd stop and pick up people from the Institute of the Blind and the Deaf. And I learned a lot of sign language and the frustrations that those people go through and their handicaps. And I learned a lot about physical handicaps at a really young age. and then started dealing with the physical care of people and the emotional care and all that. So yeah, I am a caregiver. I'm a strange one, yeah, but I still care. Even when I'm mad at somebody, I still care, you know. Not everybody does. In fact, some people won't even express their angers or upset, and they just act on things. Or they'll just act on things because they're regressed humans, you know. But I'll never be accused of joining in with the world. Not like that. No thanks. You can do it for me though. Not you or you or you or you or you, but you. Yeah, that one. The one that wants to pretend that I have so many faults that I'm not worthy to enter the kingdom of God. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Can't believe how many people, well, I don't think anybody really, do you believe in aliens really? You know, do you? I don't. I know who the aliens are. They're people with names like Paul Bagley and um, let's see if I can remember a few other of them. I think Stephen Ben Danoon is an alien. Jonathan Kleck. Let's see if I can remember any more of them. Well, Rex Bear might be an alien, but that could be a good thing. I'm not sure. And if you see me, Rex, you know that's funny. I think there's good ones and bad ones. No, um there's no aliens. There's only the satanic bloodline that was cast down to this earth because they didn't appreciate being ahead of what humans were in their knowledge. So they got demoted and now they're pissed. And in the long run, the humans ended up having more because of their downfall. You know, it's the truth. And they are not that bright. They're really not. There's nothing intellectual about them. Their drive to learn, it's absent. They just have no, um, well, like I say, no drive to learn something new. It's like, oh, they're all good just how they are. I don't get it. I like learning. I guess not everybody does. And obviously, by the state of the world, that's a pretty common thing. I mean, well, we got a lot of truth seekers out there, and we got a lot of so-called conspiracy theorists, or whatever you want to call it, and spiritualists, and those types. But I'm talking the truly, not just into theology, like study of religions or a linguist with your languages, or those types of things. But I mean science and everything, if you have the type of heart and soul that has a inner drive to want to really know the mechanics of what, like, our biology inside of us, and the neurons, and how does everything click inside of us. But if you're going on the scale that you think men and women can change their genders, well, your biology has already been, there's no logic and provable science behind it, and you've already fallen for the satanic ploy, and there is no hope for you. I would just not even bother reading anything because you're fucking lost. Maybe that's who Christ came to find, huh? The ones that, gee, I'm not going to pick up anything to read because I've got porn to watch. Forget that. But wait, I'm going to make sure there's kids that know I'm watching it too. Because I'm going to tell them it's a playful and a good thing in a marriage. Yeah, I'm going to help them destroy their marriage before it even gets started. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it good. Until somebody like Barb Weiss comes along and says, you know what? I feel like kicking your ass. And I just might do that. Huh, how about that? That's a real thing. That could certainly happen on this planet. You think I don't think if I open my mouth that somebody's not going to hate me? Shit. If I had shut up years ago. Yeah. That'll never happen. I'd rather put my life in jeopardy for being a warrior than a cowering slut any day. Any day. And yes, I use modern language. I'm not talking out of the Bible, but I believe the scriptures are true. I just know where they've been twisted. And when we're like idealizing sodomites and whatnot, well, we know something's twisted out of the family norm. Yeah, we know something's wrong there. Yep, I feel so attacked by professors in suits and their stupid wives. Who would have thought I would feel so threatened by striped socks? Damn. I put my white ones on today. That's for you. Fucking Jordan Peterson and his stupid. Give me a break. Dark Kabbalists. Khazarian Jews. Period. Fact. Yeah, found out. what side your bread was buttered on. You breadless bitch. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I still feel a little bit combative today over the whole thing, and I'm sure I'll calm down. Some of you have seen me go through this type of thing with stupid people before. When it involves the children, there's really nothing I'm not gonna say. And there's a meme that goes around like my mouth has no filter. Well, it does, up to a point. But when somebody's mouth doesn't have a filter and it can drag people down, I don't have a filter, period. And I'm not going to pacify anybody. What is hateful to me? Going along with the world and ignoring what's good for the whole world, not just you. That's what's hateful to me. Yeah. Well, I do hope everybody's doing good. I know a friend of mine, Sassy, was in the hospital. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Um, yeah. I really don't know what happened to you. I didn't catch why. If you would come on here and tell me again, or tell us again, that would be cool. I'd like to know, just out of curiosity. I wish you well, and it looks like you're doing good. I saw you in the park with chickmunks, and did you know that chipmunks and red squirrels can breed? I didn't know that until a couple years ago. So, yeah. And gray ones and red ones can breed, but gray squirrels can't breed with chipmunks. So I learned that a couple years back. We don't have many around here anymore. Out in the woods, we do around the house. I used to feed them, and the same with the birds. And I'd have like my bird feeder right up close to the house where I could watch them. But I have so many kitties around now, it would just be a total death sentence for them. So, and I've seen it. It's like something attacked one of my squirrels right on the bird feeder because I would put corn out for everybody. And I think it was like a hawk or a chicken hawk, maybe a eagle, bald eagle or whatever. But something just totally, it was a bloodbath all over my bird feeder. So something got a bird, it looked like, or a squirrel up there. Or maybe two squirrels were fighting. I don't know. It was pretty bad though. But so I decided to put it way out by the woods, and I had some stuff in there. And then through the summer here, I decided just to leave it alone and let them fend for themselves. And we'll see what winter brings, whether or not I buy any corn to put in there or not. And I used to buy bird feed and stuff, but now that I'm buying a bunch of kitty food for a bunch of wildcats, and not just that, I mean wormer and antibiotics and different things that they need to keep them healthy. And so, yeah. Does anybody else um, subscribe to me that is like, you love physical fitness? And it's kind of like always been your thing your whole life. It is a good thing. I'm telling you, if you're not and you start getting older, you're probably going to get hurt by people that are younger because this world is not a nice place. I would recommend self-defense for everybody. I didn't say offense, I said defense, you know. And when somebody's being offensive, I'm going to get defensive. That's me. It is. I've never pretended I was somebody I wasn't. I don't keep anything in the dark from anybody. Never have, and I never will. I pride myself on being transparent. What I say and do, that's who I am, and you can count on that, and you can trust that, and I do not lie. I flip and hate liars with a passion. Hate might sound like a strong word just for a lie, but what can lies do to people? To destroy societies. When you're out there pretending something dangerous isn't dangerous. Yeah, well, there's some hatred going on in my heart for all that and the people involved. I'm not talking like um, wrathful hatred, I'm going to come and take your life. No, it's not like that. I pray. Sometimes I used to just cry. That might give you a clue to what my personality is. You know, hint, hint, you know. But when somebody denies my goodness, yeah, it pisses me off. Because I know some woman that's a slut wants to pretend like I am. Yeah, that pisses me off. It's not like another man would threaten her life. No, that would be me. If you can't control her, somebody's got to. Or him, if you're like involved with a slut. That's terrible. My heart goes out to you. And that's a real thing. As you can tell, I'm just kind of kicking back today. Yeah. Enjoying the day. My stomach just growled. It's like, I would enjoy some food. No, you wouldn't. Shut up, Satan. I'm sick of your ass. You'll get fed when I want to feed your dumb ass, you retard. Think somebody's got to take him to the river and wash him down. You know that song? Take me to the river, drop me in the water, washing me down, washing me down. Love that. Matter of fact, I think I'll share it later and play it. Love that song. In fact, that's a really good song for somebody I thought was my friend. Friend enough that I could actually share some information and not be berated for it. Wow, flip me out, motherfucker. Maybe you need something tangible in this world to hold on to. Hope you find that. Good friend might have done it for you, but what the hell's that worth, right? Who cares? I'll just say anything I want. Because why? Because I think I have an ego or something. I don't know what the fuck that was. Something happened along the way. Yeah. It must be Barb. I bet she did something stupid. Yeah. She's that evil bitch. God damn her. Yeah. Don't listen to her. She's a horrible person. Well, maybe I'll leave it on that note. I hope you know me better than that. Really. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Oh, fucking A. Unbelievable, really. Stick up for somebody to be berated. Holy fucking shit. Try that. Wow. Oh, no, no. This person reminds me of myself when I was younger. Stupid. Yeah. Okay. I know I made my point. I'm sure I made it clearly. If you're watching porn, you're a regressed, unimaginative, ungodly twat. End of story. Period. And if you're teaching younger people, I just might show up at your door and slap you in your stupid head. Just might. Keep it up. And as a matter of fact, keep pissing me off. I would recommend it. It's a really smart thing to do. Yeah. Yep. Tell me I'm not a good woman. I almost dare you. So anyway, everybody, I appreciate you joining me. I hope you have a beautiful weekend and get this straight. If you're hurting children out here, I'm going to want to fuck you up, and there is no two ways about it. I do not care about you. It's a simple fact. And if you have children, here's your protector. Come over to my house if you're having a horrible time with anybody. I'll help you. We'll do it together. Need a plan? I got a brain. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Hope you enjoyed my rant. These stupid bastards out here.